Cyberman. I am Cyberman.
Mental Gymnastics, Part 3. The Plan. Trading is just like anything else. When you get into it and you got a plan and you know what you're doing and you stay disciplined, you will succeed. Now, the only thing about trading is the learning curve and where you get your information. If you have a source of information that doesn't suit you, then it doesn't suit you. Everybody's learning style is not the same for everybody else, okay? I'm not going to speak bad on anybody, but there's a lot of phonies out there. There's a lot of fakes out there. There's a lot of trading education systems that are not going to give it to you straight. I give it to you straight. So here with Cyberman, I like to be very straight. Ask anybody in my Discord. You can ask me questions on demand. You can email me. You can call me. You can text me. I take the time to make sure that people are being successful. If there's a kink in your armor, I fix it. If you call me, we come up with a plan, and you need to stick to it. Now, let me just run some numbers by you really quick. Let's say you start an account, you have $300. You want to set a small goal. When you set that goal, you have to be realistic with yourself. You're not going to take $300 and make $1 million in one trade, okay? The goal here is to stick to the plan that you make, stay disciplined, and make money. How do you do that? By having the right education and having the right mindset, and don't get caught up in the mental aspects of trading that will take you down. So let's say you have a $300 account to start. Let's say this is all you can, all you can muster up. Well, excuse me. What's going to happen with that is I would tell you to set a goal of about $20 a day, 10 to 20, preferably 20. And this is the reason. Especially if you're brand new and you've never traded before, this is the big reason. You want to get into a habit of winning, and you want to be consistent, and you want to learn at the same time. Now, a lot of you guys are not in the habit of winning. Let's be honest, you're in the habit of losing, so you don't know what winning feels like, but yet you know what losing feels like. And it's very easy to get in a habit of losing. It's the easy way, not being disciplined, being lazy. Laziness is a killer. It's a very big killer. I mean, it's 3 in the morning here and I'm making a video. I can't sleep. I get up and I go to work. Where's work? Well, I run a business. I trade. I consult. I do all kinds of things. Hustle, hustle, hustle. And let me tell you, laziness is a dream killer. Laziness, stagnation, it's a dream killer. So if you're lazy in the beginning, this is not the game for you. I'm being very honest. Anyway, getting off topic. So let's say you have an account, you got $300 in there. I'm going to tell you to set a goal of $10 to $20 a day, okay? So think about it like this. $10 to $20 a day is $10 to $20 you didn't have. And that's how you have to think about it. That's very attainable, and it can happen really quick, literally within a minute or so, all right? $300 in your account, you set a goal of $20 a day. That $20, multiply it by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that gives you $100 for the week. You multiply that times 4, that equals $400 in a month. Most people don't think this way. Most people just want to get into it. They don't have a plan. They want to turn that $300 into 1 point something million dollars in a day. Really, really crazy. So now your account is $700 after a month. And what else has happened? You've sharpened your skills, and you're studying, you're staying disciplined, you're getting up, you're noticing your trading style, you're doing what you got to do. Okay, because you've seen your account grow. Now this adds to the winning attitude. This adds to the getting used to winning, and winning starts to become a habit. Now let's say the second month. Now that you have $700 in your account, let's say the second month you take that $700 and you say, you know what? I'm going to set a goal of $25 a day. All right. So that $25 a day, multiply that times 4, that turns into what? $125 a week. That $125 a week, you multiply that times 4. What is that going to give you? That's going to give you an additional $500 that month. Okay. Now this may not sound like a lot, but that's okay. You're seeing your account grow. You're taking your skills, you're putting them to use, you're learning, you're staying disciplined, and this is setting you up to become financially independent. So now the third month, you now have $1,200 in your account. Now with that $1,200, you set a goal of $30. That $30 a day times 5, all right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What are we looking at? We're looking at $150 in a week. That $150, multiply that, times 4. That gives you $600 more. Okay. Now what do you have? Now you have $1,800 in your account. Now I know this is slow growth, but this is very, very possible with the mental game that I give you, with the techniques that I give you. It's very possible. I'm not guaranteeing it because your mental state, I don't know where it's at. You have to learn how to win. You have to learn how to get in a habit of winning, and you have to be disciplined in order to do this. Trading is not easy work at first. It gets easier as you know what you're doing and as the path becomes clear and the forest opens up, because now you can see the pathways through it. Things become easier. I'm not going to say they're not hard. I'm just going to say things become easier. The amounts of money that you make become larger. The risks that you take become larger because you're more educated. And when you can pair that, a good education, with being disciplined and sticking to your goal, sticking to your strategies, you will be successful. You have no choice but to be successful. Okay? That's the mind state you want to have. This is a very, very mental game, and that's how you want to play it. Now let's just jump ahead. Let's say you have The average person I work with has about anywhere between $2,500 to $7,000, about average. Okay, a whole wide range of people, but I usually hear 2,500 anywhere up to $7,000 when I start working with people, and they talk to me about a plan and what they want to do. So people have different ranges they set. I notice people who are very disciplined will come in. They'll have $4,000 or $5,000. They'll say, "Listen, I'm going to set a goal of about $100 a day, but I'm not going to take a trade until I'm absolutely sure that I know what I'm doing." My goal in my Discord is to get you trading 10 contracts every time you make a trade, and there's a reason for that. I have something called the Rule of Eights that we will go over in another video that will really turn trades, I'm not going to say stress-free because different people stress about money in different ways, but the Rule of Eights will turn your trade into something good for you when you reach that number. It's a specific strategy that I have that I teach in my room, and I think everybody should use it. Now, going back to what I was saying, if you set your sights on $100 a day, you're looking at about $500 a week. You're looking at multiplying that times 4, that's $2,000 in a month. So if you have a $4,000 account, you have the strategies down, you're disciplined, and you take the right trades, and you stick to the plan. You develop an attitude of winning. You develop a habit of winning. You can pull this off. It becomes very easy after a while. That's where a lot of people start in my room. They start about $100 a day. That's their goal. But they will not trade their live money until they feel that they can do that. And it really changes a lot of things to see your account go from 3,000 to 5,000. To see your account go from 5,000 to 7,000. To see your account go from 7,000 to 10,000. It changes your attitude immensely. You feel more confident because you know what's going on, you know what you're doing, you know how the market works, and you're finally trading. Once you get to about the 10,000 level, then, probably a little before that, you'll raise your goal. But the whole thing is you want to be consistent, also raising your goal to something that you know you can reach, not something you believe you can reach, but something you know you can reach. There is a total difference. So let's just jump ahead. Let's say you get up to the point to where you're making $300 a day. I notice a lot of people are good making $300 a day. That's $1,500 a week. That's $6,000 a month. That is a nice lump of money to put into your account every day. Okay? That is $72,000 a year. That is not like real life-changing for, somebody who's driving a Mercedes or what have you, but it's life-changing for somebody who's economically not there yet and they're getting there. Very life-changing. Think about that. Have a plan. Have a goal set. Stick to your strategies. Educate yourself always. Always ask questions. And always put yourself in a position to win. Position is 9/10 of the game. Have a plan.